And welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to folks on OneSpotMedia.com.
A wish without the ability to deliver. That's how Prime Minister Andrew Holness is describing the opposition's plan to have a set water rate for pensioners.
He was speaking during an NWC commissioning ceremony in St. Elizabeth. Ramarda Lyons reports.
Not even 24 hours after the opposition promised that Jamaicans aged 65 and older will have their water bills capped at a flat rate if the People's National Party forms the next government, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has sprinkled mud in the political waters. He has labelled the promise as wishful thinking and suggested that in an attempt to cut expenses for seniors, the National Water Commission NWC would indirectly face more expenses.
It sounds very good. Indeed, I like it, that we must give a flat rate to pensioners. It sounds good, and I'm sure every pensioner would immediately say, yes, this is something that we should do.
Opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson made the announcement on Thursday during his contribution to the 2025-2026 budget debate in Parliament. But here's Mr. Holness's contention.
I heard some wishful thinking being applied. While you may get the benefit and believe it's free to you, it costs somebody else. So politicians must be very careful how they give benefits that redistribute equity in the society.
Based on living conditions, Mr. Holness also raised questions about determining who are actually pensioners.
You have the list of pensioners from government, or are we also going to give pensioners who worked in the private sector? That wasn't quite clear as to how they would do it, but let's say we knew who are all the pensioners. But how do you treat with the question of someone who will freeload on the benefit? Meaning that someone is a pensioner, they have a house, they rent out the house. Who should get the benefit?
He said there's a cloud of uncertainty as to whether the pensioner would get the benefit or the people who live on the pensioner's property.
What you end up doing is siphoning off, essentially, a lot of revenues from the NWC in trying to assist the pensioners, but you will also be assisting, in quotation mark, persons who are not pensioners as well.
Mr. Holness is expected to make his contribution to the budget debate next week. Ramarda Lyons, TVJ News.